Hello everyone, this is Messi once again, and today I'm about to do a movie review. No, it's not Back to the Future, so I know that sucks, but don't worry, I'll review that down the road. And no, I did not look at the new Jurassic World trailer because I don't want to be spoiled by it, so gotta keep it a surprise. So instead, I'm going to review what I think it is definitely a beloved classic. The Sound of Music. One of my favorite movies. I don't know if this is my #1 favorite musical film, but it could be one of my favorite musical films. I don't know if it's #1 or #2, but it's definitely on my top list. The movie itself is directed by Robert Wise, who you know him as the director of West Side Story and Star Trek: The Motion Picture. It stars Julie Andrews as Maria von Trapp, Christopher Plummer as Gail von Trapp, and Eleanor Parker as the Baroness. It's based on a musical play by Richard Rodgers and Oscar de Hammerstein, and it's based on a German film, and it's based on the true story of Maria von Trapp. So, the one I'm holding is the 50th anniversary Blu-ray edition, which I got this as a birthday present. I've watched all the features, haven't watched the Blu-ray yet, but I'm pretty sure the picture quality is going to look really good. So, there's the Blu-ray. Also, I want to show you this. Here's the 40th anniversary edition, which of course it has a nice picture quality by DVD standards. So, here's that. And then there's an old VHS copy, the family feature one. And also, this. It just says TC and persist the SO, but you know that some of the letters are missing, and you get the idea. I saw this last night on April the 19th, 2015 for a 7 o'clock showing, and oh my goodness. Wow. It was beautiful. It was larger than life because I had never saw this movie when it first came out back in 1965 because I was born on the 24th of March in 1992. I first saw this on VHS, sent to DVD, and now the Blu-ray. Of course, you may realize I do not own the 45th anniversary edition, so why bother? Because I figured they're going to do another version of the Sound of Music on Blu-ray, so I ended up picking up the 50th anniversary edition instead of the 45th one. So, that's that. They're showing again one more time on April the 22nd. If you want to see it, please feel free to check it out by checking any local theaters they're showing there, which is only in select cinemas only. It's presented by Fathom Events and featuring hosts from Turner Classic Movies, Robert Osborne, which I'm a fan of. I love Turner Classic Movies. So, like Little Mermaid and Inception, I'm going to talk about the movie's background history. If you have not seen my videos, feel free to check them out. So, here's the backstory. Originally, William Wyler was going to direct this movie, but due to the fact he hated the play, so Ernest Lehman, as the screenwriter of North by Northwest, which is a Hitchcock thriller, had to convince Wyler to direct the film. Wyler had the idea of the Nazis invaded Austria and how it all came to be, and thought it would be more threatening. But Lehman saw that as a terrible idea against the spirit of the musical play. So the first draft was written, and Wyler instead went to direct another film called The Collector for Columbia Pictures. So they had to find another director, and that was Robert Wise. Wise was not interested either, and he wanted to make the Sand Pebbles, but there was a monsoon there, which it delayed the production of the film, and now he became available to direct The Sound of Music. And for casting the role of Maria von Trapp, they went to Walt Disney Studios, Wise and Lehman, to check out Julie Andrews' first feature film, Mary Poppins, which it hasn't come out yet. But seeing some footage, they were impressed by it, and they felt that Andrews was perfect for the part. Andrews nearly turned that role down because she thought the role was too similar to Mary Poppins. So things had to be settled, and now she is now officially Maria von Trapp for the movie. As filming began, the most famous iconic scene in the movie, which is the opening number where Julie Andrews sings the song, which is the title of the same name, keeps getting knocked out by a helicopter, but the pilot had to pull out because they felt they were too close. So take and after take and after take and after take, Andrews was angry. And she had to fight her way through, and then finally they got the shot, and Andrews gave a thumbs up. And during the I Have Confidence musical number, if you watch the scene closely, there are three Austrians somewhere near in the background, and one of them happens to be the real Maria von Trapp making an appearance, which makes her unrecognizable. The filmmakers felt that Christopher Plummer's singing voice was not good enough at all because it wasn't strong enough, so they ended up getting Bill Lee to dub his voice, who is a Disney singer veteran playback. And of course, the movie itself, it had numerous behind-the-scenes problems, like, first off, there were children that kept growing up, 2, little ones losing their teeth, and 3, Charmian Carr hit her leg through a pane of glass, so they had to put bandages on it. As the movie was finally done, it made its release on March 2nd, 1965, and it opened to mixed reviews, but it became a box office success by making $158.6 million by passing its $8.2 million budget. It replaced Gone with the Wind to be the #1 highest grossing film during that time. And as time went by, it has already now become a beloved classic. The movie was nominated for 10 Academy Awards and it took home 5 for Best Score, Best Film Editing, Sound Mixing, and Robert Wise himself was unable to attend to the Academy Awards because he was busy making the Sand Pebbles. Saul Chaplin, associate producer of the film, took the Best Picture Award on Wise's behalf, and Julie Andrews took the Best Director Award on Wise's behalf as well. So, and also, for those who are big fans of Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane is a huge fan of this movie, and it's been parodied for its time. So yeah, so there's your little trivia on Seth MacFarlane for why he's a fan of this film and how much it's getting spoofed. So, but no, Jib Jack can talk about it. So, for 50 years, it still holds up, and it still is a beloved classic. And there's nothing new I can say about this movie because you already know why this movie is considered to be a beloved classic. Because I love everything from this movie from beginning to end. And before I say why I like it, as I remember my experience seeing the movie theater last night, that opening shot of the film with the helicopter and Julie Andrews does her famous song in the movie, the iconic image, if you know what I mean. The beginning of the film, that just put a smile on my face, which I couldn't help it because it just looks beautiful to see on the big screen. And of course, I laughed. There wasn't that much crowd there, but still, there was plenty of people who wanted to see it. And then, of course, at the end, I was the first one to clap, and everyone joined in. So I had a wonderful experience seeing on the big screen. So that's my experience on that. So, okay, why do I love this movie? Well, I thought the songs are very well done. I love the songs, and I still have them on my iPod. I thought it has a very well told story. It has some funny parts, romantic parts, and I thought it has a very good cast. The children in the movie were great. I thought Christopher Plummer was great. And Julie Andrews, she is fantastic, and I do like her role as much as I love her other role, Mary Poppins. And I thought Robert Wise does a talented job on directing this movie, and the movie itself is beautifully well shot. I do like the landscaping shots of Austria. I just love how it was filmed. I do love each of the scenery, and I thought it was very well paced. I was not bored by this movie, as this movie is almost 3 hours long. And what was my favorite scene in the movie? It is without doubt the opening number, because I like the way how the film opens, where you don't hear music for the 20th Century Fox logo, and then you just hear the sounds of the wind. You're seeing the mountains, the landscaping fields, and then as the music builds up and up and up, and then finally Julie Andrews comes in the frame and she does her famous twirl, and then she sings The Sound of Music, which I really love that build up, as in you're now into the spirit of the film. And to this day, it still will always be a beloved classic, because I can't say no more about this film because you already know what's great about this movie. Its story, its characters, its songs, and many moments, which you'll know what I mean. So, yeah. So that's why I love The Sound of Music. I still love this movie, and as I watch it, it will always bring joy. So that's my opinion on The Sound of Music, and I gave this movie an A+. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.